Well, here I am, guys. Day 6, no weed, after 5 years of smoking daily. I'm checking in because there's a few brothers who are invested in this story who have been messaging me about their own trials and tribulations about kicking either weed addiction or smoking addiction. So I figured we're all in it together, and I'll keep making these videos because, yeah, people are watching them. And today, I want to say, day 6, it's really starting to get easier now. I think I'm through the worst of it. Tomorrow marks a week since I stopped smoking. And even if I'm looking at my performance, so if you've been following the channel, you know I do a lot of sales live and I show you how to make sales calls. Look at the calls I made today and tell me that the energy isn't a different level to like 4 weeks ago when I was smoking daily. It's night and day. I'm like a different killer. And did I or did I not have 100% success rate to the people who I got through to? It was like 20% before. And even if weed is just lowering your energy by 10%, that 10% might be the difference between you being the killer or just being average. And I tell you, I'm done being average. And I think that I'm already looking now. And I think, yo, if I can achieve this kind of success in only 6 days off, imagine what it's going to be like in a year. Compound interest. Look, it's not easy, but you need to remember the goodness it's bringing. Yeah, you can slip back into the easy life. It's just the same as being overweight. Yeah, you can eat the cheeseburger. Yeah, you can eat the pizza. But you know your future self isn't going to thank you for it. Is your future self going to thank you for lying around on a sofa, playing PlayStation, or for putting down the weed and working your ass off? And listen, guys, I know it isn't easy. I know it's seriously hard. I'm waking up dripping in sweat. And actually, last night wasn't so bad. I put a thinner blanket and I kept the room really, really cool. But yeah, look, there are physical withdrawals. But if you want to be great, the road to greatness is not easy. So I want to ask you all who are trying, I'm not demanding people quit. I'm saying if you're trying to quit, I'm asking you to be strong with me. Because listen, I don't think weed is the worst drug in the world at all. I actually think it has a lot of good use. I think if you've got an ADHD brain like me though, who's all or nothing, I think you need to practice some discipline. But listen, I've smoked this stuff for 5 years. My plans, and I'm not being arrogant, my plans are to become, well, I'm making a business that right now we do $20 million a year, $20 million a year, and that's going to turn to $1 billion in the next 10 years. Realistically, I don't want to smoke weed and think, shit, if I wasn't smoking weed, would I have got there? Now I know that everything I can possibly give to the mission will be given. And if it can be done, I will do it. And understand this, I'm the guy who could do public speaking, run 3 different businesses. Life is very, very successful for me, even though I've been smoking weed. But the question is, how much more successful could I be? And I know it's more because even on this YouTube channel, right? I've been making 2 videos a day because I got tons more energy, bros. Just too much energy. So if weed's not affecting me, why was I making 1 video before? But I would say that, you know, like, weed don't affect me. How many businesses are you running, mate? Bro, it ain't about whether or not you're better than someone else. It's about, are you the best version of you? Because that's what God cares about. God cares about, are you doing everything with the tools that he's given you? And now I can say yes. And that's why I'm not going to get back into it. Like I said, I'm not a drinker. I don't want to drink. And we all have vices. I know some people are going to judge, like, oh, you shouldn't smoke weed, but they go chasing women. So I'm going to just have a little bit of recreational here and there if I feel like it in the future. But right now, my day-to-day smoking is over. It's done. I can already see a tangible difference in terms of A, sales results, B, how motivated and full on I am with my team. I got a team of 50 and it doesn't hurt to have a ton of energy. Yeah, guys, you just got to stay strong. It's a fight. When we go into a diet and we want to get a 6-pack, we know it's tough. And we know that it's tough because that's why no one has them. Same thing with a crystal clear, razor sharp mind. It's hard being sober all the time. It's hard not leaning into vices, but you know what? If you want to become great, then you need to be strong. Guys, I hope this helps some of you. And in many ways, when I speak like this, I'm speaking to myself. And anytime you get tempted, you can drop me a message on my Instagram, James Lake Show, and I'll talk you through it, bro. We ain't gonna smoke. If you wanna quit with me now. If you want to quit smoking, quit with me now. If you want to quit drinking, quit with me now. This is easy, and it's all mind over matter. And on this channel, I am teaching mindset. Guys, I hope you all have a great day. I am off to a big networking event today. I'm actually gonna do some public speaking, so stay tuned. I think that will be vlogged. It's gonna be very, very good. And tell me what you think about my last video, the sales training I did. Well, actually, it wasn't sales training, it was live sales calls with 100% success rate. And when I go back, like I said a month ago, you get like 20% success rate. Do you know what I realized? You quit smoking weed and you become more confrontational in a good way. So you're more full on, because even if you think, oh, I'm this confident guy with the weed, are you really the killer? Are you really keeping your boot on the throat of the mission you're on? The answer is probably no. I don't need to see you to know, because I was that same guy. I was in denial. And like I said, I'm not saying weed doesn't have goodness and uses, but chronic user like me, all day, every day. And do you know what I used to say? I used to say, well, but I've got an ADHD brain. It's all over the place, and weed helps me chill. Bro, I needed that to be true to make it acceptable that I smoked all day. But I actually look at the way that I am and the way that any of you guys are who use that same excuse. That speed of the brain, that ADHD brain, that is a gift. It was given to you by God to make you sharp as a razor. Learn how to channel the energy. Don't be like, oh, well, I need weed. So what, you think that God didn't give you that brain as a gift? Come on. You have a high computing power in that brain, and you dull it because you say, oh, weed lowers it. What the fuck would you want to lower it? You were a killer. God made you a killer. Be it. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, follow me on Instagram, James Lake Show. I'm going to teach you business, mindset, and we ain't going to smoke daily and waste any time on our path to greatness, guys. I'll see you later, brothers and sisters. Over and out.